Welcome back to another episode of Around Town. I am your host, Sarah Olson, and I have the very highly energetic Hank Groff with Hax Labs. I got all that right?
You got it great.
Where did that name come from?
Oh, interesting story. Yeah, I met this beautiful Cuban girl at church one day, and I have now been married to her for 36 years.
Congrats.
And her name was Aixa, but you say it Isa.
Oh, wow.
And it's probably
Beautiful.
from Middle Eastern to Spain to
Okay.
Cuba, and then that's how. And her father wanted her name her Isa. So anyway, when I had finished my first book in 2020, I said, what company name will I call my new corporation, my new business? Because
Okay.
I knew I had to build an entity.
Yeah.
And I took Hank and Isa, put it together, played
together.
around with the words, and
Hax.
You
don't even have to trademark that. It's so unique.
Because nobody's ever wanted to
Yeah,
use it.
that's right.
You look at it, you go Haxakain. How in the world do you say it?
So you led right into that. Your first book, 2020.
Yeah.
What's the name of the book and what's it about?
So it's called The Manhood Frequency.
Okay.
And it was an incredible journey that unfortunately I had to go through, but thanks be to God, I went through it because it allowed me to learn to live life on the right frequency.
Okay.
Frequencies, I was in the military. I served in the United States Navy from 84 to 90. And I learned because I was an electronic technician about frequencies and how they work. And we all vibrate on certain frequencies and things like that. And I say, like the radio dial, most men are living somewhere between the me and the he. The me being me, it's all about me. And the he is what God wants really for you in life. He wants the best, but most of us can oscillate back and forth. And I was really oscillating on the me, so really bad.
Yeah.
And then I realized I better straighten my life out. So it's a journey that I went through, and it's been able to help families all over the world. I won't say who it is, but there's a very famous person in Hollywood whose parents have read the book, and it's helped them.
Oh, that's
so
fantastic.
It's really cool how it's been able to get out to help so many people.
You are a storyteller. I know that.
You know that?
Well, in the first 30 seconds of watching this video, we know that you're a storyteller.
Yeah.
But you've written other books, and your voice. I mean, you really are a local celebrity. Maybe.
Sort of. Maybe from way back, right?
Way back.
The 80s.
Way back. Yeah.
How did I get here? Let's see. We got to think about this.
I know.
1886, I got my orders to go to this little town called Mayport, Florida.
Where is that?
I don't know where that's at. I don't even know people in Jacksonville know where Mayport's at. So it was a little Navy base in Jacksonville, Florida. And I ended up coming to this town in May of 1986. So I'm coming up on a 40-year anniversary of coming to Jacksonville.
Okay.
And as soon as I got here, being a former competitive weightlifter, bodybuilder.
Yeah, that's another story too.
Yeah, maybe another time. I ended up coming into town, and my buddies kept saying, you got to compete Mr. Jacksonville, Mr. Jacksonville. So I won a heavyweight Mr. Jacksonville in 1987. Took me a year to prepare.
Okay.
And so that's why your friend and my friend, Tom McManus, always tease, well, Hank, you're the real Mr. Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I was played for the Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
21 years old.
Wow. That's fantastic. Yeah. And now you've settled in Atlantic Beach.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. So funny story. My wife and I, when we didn't come from anything, my wife was born in Cuba in the 60s and fled communism with her parents.
Wow.
When I met her at this cute little church called New Life Christian Fellowship, which most people would know now as Providence School, the Providence School in Hodges.
That's how I know it. Yeah.
That's how you know it.
Okay.
It was a little church of about 100 people.
Okay.
And P.D. Zink married us, and he was a pastor at the time, founder, and beautiful little church. But met her at that church, and we fell in love. Been now married 36 years. And we lived in a little block home in Arlington.
Which is probably still there.
It is. I went by it the other day. Still painted the same color.
Yeah.
And it's a long time ago. And it was a beautiful little home, our first home. We always have memories. And one day we looked at each other and said, we are going to live at the beach. We are going to live at the beach. We have faith to believe we're going to live there. And we had some great friends like the Adamacs, Adamac Harley Davidson. We love them. They're like, we've known them since before we got married.
That's fantastic.
And I remember when they lived in their little tiny house. And so we all kept, and her, Mark's wife said one day, she goes, you gotta move next door to us. The house is going on for sale. We couldn't afford that in
Yeah.
a million years. But we ended up finally moving to the beach about 15 years ago.
Oh, that's
And we
fantastic.
live in Atlantic Beach and we love it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful there. You help other companies grow
Yes.
or yep. So
Yes.
Haxacane Labs is, just tell us in your own
Yeah.
words what that is.
So the Haxacane group,
Uh-huh.
and I knew that somehow I was supposed to call it group when I created it.
Okay.
It was originally created to showcase some of my experiences in building businesses, and I've been consulting companies on growing their business.
Okay.
You may have heard some names like ADT Security.
No.
Or Brinks Home Security.
No.
Other smaller ones like
Yeah.
Guardian Protection out of Pittsburgh, Dynamark out of Maryland.
Okay.
I've worked over 30 years in growing companies from smaller regional businesses to major players. Now, obviously, ADT and Brinks were major players,
Right.
but some of the smaller ones, over 100, have helped grow their businesses.
That's fantastic.
And that started in 1993.
Okay.
And it has continued through my career. I've also worked in other industries as well, but primarily home security and home services. Recently, I spun off using AI technology, a company called, or part of my division called Haxacane Growth.
Okay.
And we can take AI and plug it into almost any company that sells a product. And we can essentially turn it on and it can autonomously create the marketing and sell the product.
Oh, wow.
And out spits on the other end is a product you simply have to either install or ship out.
Wow.
And we're testing it now.
Okay.
It's in the early stages.
Yeah.
But what happened is the other group of companies is Haxacane Labs.
Okay.
And that's where my voice comes in.
That's, yeah. So everybody can probably tell that you have something really special going on there with that voice.
Right now, bad voice.
Have I heard that voice somewhere before? Yeah. And the answer, yes, is yes.
Yes.
Where have we heard your voice before?
Well, that's a great question. So what happened was this. In my second book I wrote called The One Day Gift, Enjoy the Adventure, Finding Treasure in Your Present. Not your past, not your future, but live in the present. And it's been a book for me that's literally changed my life and it's changed others. In that second book, I plan to go into studio, but exhausted one day, I said, I wonder if there's another way. I wonder if you could clone your voice and just have the clone read the book.
Right.
While eventually I decided to go into studio, by that point, I had gotten my voice into a clone state. And the company who cloned it said, we love your voice and we'd like to market it. Would you agree to a licensing agreement? And I'll keep the company, not broadcasting them right now, only because I partner with a few different companies, but they're a fantastic company. And so what ended up happening was that they cloned my voice and it's now become probably in the top 1, 2, or 3 voices in the world of all male voices used on television, commercials, media, social media, TV, YouTube.
Crazy.
There's people that use my voice for. The other day, my daughter sent me I guess it was a short video of a Netflix show called let's see now, The Predator of Sevilla.
Okay.
The Predator of Sevilla. It's on Netflix. And in the first episode, in 5 minutes, there's a commercial and they're using my voice.
And that's something. And you can pick it up. Like, obviously, you can pick it up as your voice.
Yeah, that's crazy. They do modulate it. And there's an Insurify commercial and there's other commercials. Disney Channel has a bunch of commercials and it's everywhere. So when people are listening now, they're going, oh, yeah, I think I've heard that voice.
Yeah.
It's probably because they've adjusted it slightly faster, slower, higher, lower.
That's crazy.
But it's my voice. Yeah.
And now you're going international with it too.
Yeah, I am. So yeah, so there are great voices out there that are not mine, thank God, because I'm sick of hearing my voice. So my daughter, who Isabella, who is in New York City as an actress, trying to make her way.
Yeah.
I said, well, wait a minute, you can make some money with your voice. And she's okay, what do I do? So we set up using AI.
Yeah.
We created Haxacane Labs. We just short to Hax Labs. And Hax Labs, you can go and you can actually apply to see if your voice is good enough to be in the marketplace in the world.
That's cool.
And it's AI now judges the voice and they'll do a better job than I do.
Yeah.
So if they clone, if the voice is literally approved, then it literally can be a voice that you can market throughout the world.
Wow. I mean, there's just so much. Yeah. There's not enough time. So you have to come back.
I would love to come back.
But tell the audience, where can people find all the things, all the offerings that you have at Haxacane?
Yeah, if they think they have a great voice or just want to learn more about voice acting and digital media, go to Hax HAX Labs LABS.com.
Oh, that's easy.
It's okay. I try to make it because Haxacane's pretty long.
Yeah.
But HAX-labs.com and they can learn more.
Perfect. And if you've forgotten that, you can go to hgtvjax.com and find all there is to know about Hank and his wonderful company and how to hook up with him. Hey, that was awful. I want to say how to hook up with him.
Hook up with Hank.
Hook up with Hank.
That's pretty good. You could probably do fillers or two, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Absolutely.
And for more information on how to find Hank, you can go to hgtvjax.com.
Think you have a good voice? Register your voice today at haxlabs.com. Your voice works while you sleep.